Okay, today I'm going to do my informative speech on a different culture than the one that we are used to. I'm going to speak on Iraqi customs and how they differ from our own. I'm not going to go into depth on the religious aspect of the culture because that would take too long, and it's a lot more complicated than the simple customs. Instead, I'm going to focus on the simple day-to-day customs such as greetings and how one acts in certain company in this culture. First, I would like to explain how they greet one another. Here in the U.S., we simply shake hands. Whether it be male or female, it does not really matter. If I knocked on a door and a woman answered the door, I could speak to her just as if she was the man of the household. There's really no gender rules that apply. But in their culture, it's a lot different. In their culture, they do shake hands, but it's also not uncommon for two men to embrace and kiss each other on the cheek. That's completely acceptable. But men are not to greet women directly when invited into another man's home, nor should he inquire about them. Uh, it's just not how it's done. Women are generally in the background. Unless they speak to you directly, you don't speak to them. It's considered very disrespectful. Another part of the greeting is when invited into someone's home. It is customary to bring a gift. All right, and the gift can be anything, but a big thing not to do is bring wine or alcohol as a gift. That is very disrespectful. But anything else is fine, like candy, food, anything of that nature is fine. Unlike our own culture, there are many do's and don'ts in this culture. In our own culture, it's very easy to not disrespect someone in our day-to-day lives, but in their culture, it's very easy to do so. It's if you do not understand their customs and courtesies, you can disrespect someone rather quickly. And there's a lot of great sources out there where you can find a lot of information about how to be respectful and how to interact in that community. And one of them is the Iraqi Embassy website. On there you can learn more about their greeting customs, more about their culture, and more about their history, more about their sports. Their favorite game is soccer, and they call it football over there. Most countries do. Dr. Kathy Kefner, who is an expert on Iraqi culture, is another great source. She goes more into depth and detail on how to properly interact with the people within an Iraqi community and be respectful and not disrespectful. And that's really all I got for my informative speech today. I hope that you learned a couple things that you didn't know before, and thank you for your time.